last pick for Gambit, and the
yeah,
Visage gone safe lane.
They do love to play the Storm. So assuming it's a mid hero, they can go
Could
for...
Ember get away with this game? An Ember pick?
Yeah, a lot of magical
Warden?
damage. Arc Warden is decent, but again, Flux will remove his flame guard like quickly. And the damage output from the Spark Wraith is also freaking a lot, especially when you approach late game. We saw RTZ play yesterday everywhere. You can't even go and defend your base because the Spark Wraith was everywhere after
What
you take the
about
talent.
in the case that we might see Gambit picking up a Tinker?
Arc Warden is quite good against Tinker because you can spot.
But the rest of the team, not necessarily the best when it comes to catching a Tinker.
Yeah, only Arc Warden. You just give the vision, but they don't have any way to catch him unless they have the Necrophos up there with like a little Bird Seeker instead.
Okay,
So
something a bit tankier can kind of frontline. Rupture, Great Spell versus Pango. Arc Warden, even Necrophos doesn't really want to get ruptured as well. Thirst will be useful too, but I don't know, this last pick, Bloodseeker, it doesn't really patch too many holes in their draft.
I think Bloodseeker is great against a Pango layer. You can use it, but it looks like it's like a mid Pango carry stage. So I think Bloodseeker will do fine in the mid lane, but again, I feel like Visage is much better mid against.
Actually, is Bloodseeker going to be okay versus an Arc Warden? Because Arc Warden, he's quite spammy in lanes as well. You just throw Spark Rates down.
You can spam, but you'll end up finishing up all your mana. But that's where Crystal Maiden comes to play. So he will be having a difficult time. But of course, you can heal up after a while. But you just need to be very, very careful the moment Arc Warden gets level 6. Because if Bloodseeker, let's say Bloodseeker will be in a situation where Bloodseeker gets 6 at the same time as Arc Warden, even if the Rupture is on top of the real Arc Warden, the Arc Warden can actually kill the Bloodseeker solo just because of the flood damage Spark Wraith onto the Bloodseeker. He can't even use the Blood Right as much as possible as he wants because he will die because of the additional damage coming out from the Arc Warden.
Alright, so jumping into the game pretty soon. We'll do team intro here as well, actually, since we're already at the heroes. DJ on Enigma. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Destroyed. Alright, Jab's Crystal Maiden, Abed on the Arc Warden, DJ Enigma, MP on the Necro, and Ice Ice on the Pango. You wanna try and do Gambit now or a bit later? We'll do it now.
Yeah, let's do it now.
I'll do it now for you. Alright, here you go.
Let's see.
Prepare for
On
battle.
the side of Fnatic, on the side of Gambit, we see Ninja will be playing the Bloodseeker. X will be played by... Okay, you'll figure out his name later on.
That's what I
Phoenix
said.
will be played by King R.
Oh no, we got the respect tag. Alright.
They do?
Yep. Only Phoenix.
Oh, only Phoenix.
King R.
Okay, respect there. And Vasco will be playing that Silencer. Carry will be...
Dax.
Dax. Let's go with that. Right, the game
Awesome.
will be paused while we see Fnatic in a while.
So it looks like... Oh, we need to
So
reconnect
this whole
here.
mess is all your fault?
Who's disconnected?
It looks like...
That does not look
Say just now? It doesn't say who is who yet. It might just be settings as well. Oh, Dax can't see the fountain. Alright.
Hey, yep, he's DC then. This is gonna be the lane matchup. So Visage in the safe lane instead of the mid. I think they kind of figured out like this guy will lose his lane, so why not we just put in a safe lane, make sure he can farm up and get levels and get at least a like super early thing called Solar Crest. And yeah, that will be a great game if you can get very early Solar Crest. You can actually kill all the support super easily. Same with the Necrophos as well. And if Silencer is laning with him against his Necrophos, Necrophos is not going to have a good time as well. That Curse of Silence do affect him a lot. But they might be able to get his first blood. There is 3 heroes here.
Got 3 for both lanes as well. Both off lanes. Accommodating 3 here. It looks like they're just gonna leave. The Silencer, I think he's gonna head into the top lane. Dual lane, Phoenix, Axe in this off lane. Gonna be a pretty rough one here. Is this really safe lane Arc Warden?
Wait. Who's sending? Oh, he's sending mid Necrophos. Yep, this is safe lane Arc Warden. Yep. So Necrophos again, Bloodseeker.
To be honest, I'm actually a really big fan whenever Fnatic throw Abed into a safe lane to farm. because we already know what he can do in the mid lane. If Abed if he becomes a dedicated position 1, he actually is really exciting to watch. I'm really looking forward to this. Especially with Arkwater, you gotta do all the micromanagement. Let's see how well he's gonna be able to do this. The bounty runes.
2 for 2.
Yep. Jabs, ice slice, and 2 for our act here.
Then comes out from the silencer. Going to the mid lane. Wanna kill this Kuala? Thinking about it.
We
The
got
courier is
Jabs.
coming.
Jabs is also trying to go for courier card. Okay, so they know that the courier is going to be under siege on Fnatic side, but do they know Jabs wants to get the courier? Jabs is going to wait for the courier to come back. We gotta watch this poor little courier.
Oh, full Okami Kuala.
Okay. Tommy, coming back. Oh, it looks like Jabs. Oh, he didn't get the timing right.
I think I TP to the bottom straight away.
Yeah. Oh, he TP'd right next to Axe. Did I see him? He didn't. That's a Nova off. Some harassment there.
Level 1 Nova is very, very high value. You're gonna land on 2 all the time if you...
What a harassment onto King R. They're just beating down this Phoenix. Sort of one of the disadvantages of running a Phoenix as well when you've gone for Fire Spirits level 1. Super slow, not much mobility, and you also have 0 armor.
You take a lot of damage, but you see Axe is cunning his script. And this is what Axe nowadays kinda do, but having a Phoenix on your side, I don't think this is a bad idea at all. Going for 2 Stout Shield as well.
Gonna be getting this farm. Now, the thing with Axe, he's a bit of a funny hero because people consider him to be this fantastic laner. He can cut creep waves, makes it miserable for their opponents. Phoenix is coming to back him up, but sometimes Axes take a little bit of time to wind up because they need Blink Daggers so they can really kick in for that initiation. And because he's the prime initiator for his team as well, there's going to be this sense of urgency for him to finish that item. So Gambit, do you feel like Gambit are going to rely on this Axe to get that early blink? Like, is there any way possible for him to maybe bypass it and go for other things? I mean, it looks like he wants to at least get some other items before the
Yeah, he's going
blink.
for Hood of Defiance first. I think that's a better choice for him. You don't really have to go for Blink Dagger early this game because you have an initiator in form of Bloodseeker and also the Phoenix. So it's just fine for him to not go so early on this Blink Dagger, but looks like someone's gonna get caught there.
Yeah, Afro Ninja trying to fight. Oh my goodness, we got the Crystal Maiden kill instead. That was a double damage Phoenix.
With the Fire Spirit level 1. Fire Spirit level 1 deals tons of damage now.
That was also with the dive as well, so King R got his revenge on the Crystal Maiden for the early game harassment. Middle lane we did see
You
MP.
wanna go for this Abed kill maybe?
Again? Oh my goodness. Alright, they're gonna go pretty deep for this.
Oh,
And
Abed is
Abed's
so
low.
dead.
He can't go anywhere. Locked in by the creeps.
Yep, and he went 2 levels on the Battle Hunger as well, so additional magical damage as well, as long as he doesn't get any creep denied. So last hit, so nice play coming out from their offlaner.
I have to say, this offlane's doing pretty well for Gambit. Let's take a look at the offlane here for Fnatic. So it's Pango versus Visage Silencer. And Ice seems to be doing pretty okay down here. He's actually CSing a little bit better than the Visage, and he's also been harassing the Silencer.
And like you said, Silencer is a strong laner, but if there is a hero that can close gap, Silencer suddenly become a weak laner. Defensive wise, Silencer is not the best hero, but you can start spamming when he get higher levels. But I think the best lane matchup is definitely Silencer against Necrophos.
Yeah.
But it's a Pango and the off lane here.
Yeah, not just that, I suppose like any heroes that have very low mana pools as well because you just burn all of that mana.
Like
But
looking at the bottom lane, they're going for Abed again.
again, I mean they might get King R first. King R on the Phoenix gonna drop down first. Nice slow coming out from that CM. The Nova really kicking into gear. We'll save Abed's life.
Yep, and he got the last hit onto King R, means he's gonna get rid of that debuff from Battle Hunger as well. So nice play coming off from Abed, getting the last kill and surviving that gang as well.
Yeah, and this aggressiveness coming out from Gambit, do you think that needs to maintain this aggressiveness to slow down Abed? Like, is there a need to really shut down the Arkwater now?
Alright, the way about Arkwater plays now, he doesn't go for Midas straight away. He'll get his ring, and then he'll get his boots, and then he'll get
lane?
Necronomicon level 1.
Top lane, got some harassment. Ice gonna get a kill there onto the Silencer with the help of DJ.
Yep, Malefice was used, and it was an easy kill. Like we said, if you can close the gap, that guy is
Bottom lane, they got another initiation again onto Abed. They're really trying to burn him down there with the spirits as well as the Battle Hunger. They will be able to get out there, and this Arkwater is dropping very low, but look at this Axe. He wants this kill. There are creeps here as well. Another Battle Hunger, dive in by that Phoenix. And Abed, he will be melting to this. Actually gets hit by the counter Helix. And the Axe just walks on out of there. Oh, okay, tower is still focusing on the creeps. That's unfortunate.
And you get a whole creep wave as well.
Dire
He'll be able to pull all of this.
Yeah, double statue. And
Battle
then
Hunger being used as well now. Can he get any denies?
he's... Oh, they did get the Spark Wraith. It formed a little bit too slowly, so... I gotta say this bottom lane is a pretty big success so far for Gambit. They've been able to really slow down this farm on Arbed. And they're really... I gotta say, they're really doing well on this Axe. If he gets this early blink, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Especially with how squishy a lot of these heroes on Fnatic are early in the game. CM, which is an easy hero to kill off. Arc Warden, pretty reasonable. Enigma doesn't really have that much tankability either. Necro and Pango are going to be the more difficult ones to try and catch out as an Axe, however.
But look at the mid lane. Unlike last game, Ninja is doing very, very well in the mid lane. 33 CS compared to 26 on the Necroforce. I think if this guy is... I've never seen him play like a dominating mid lane kind of matchup, but if he wins the lane, I wonder if he can actually carry the game for his team as well.
I'm pretty sure he can. Like, we saw him play on this Zeus last game, and he's very capable of farming. It seems like he sort of knows when to find farm and where to find farm, so if he's doing this well, I'm actually very keen to see how Astro Ninja is going to react
Top
to
lane,
that
they might
mid-game.
go for the silencer kill.
They're trying for it. They're gonna try and look for him. We got a TP as well, channeling back to base. So we got CM go back to base.
So close.
And the Shrine is gonna buy some time. Any TPs from his teammates. TP, and looks like Vanscore is gonna get out scot-free. Oh, Vance's...
What?
I think he may have messed up there a little bit. Are they trying to bait in this Pango? Because the silencer goes down. Dax is here. There's very little mana, and Ice is dancing. But he gets out. That was an interesting play from Silencer. I feel like that was a misclick.
Yeah, I think that's a misclick right there. I think he know that he will die if he stayed and cancel the TP, and Ice was very... He was ready to get a kill as well.
Yeah, seems like... Oh, Afro Ninja.
Oh, gotta be careful.
Oh, little... Oh, they get the Reaper Scythe there onto that Bloodseeker. Very unfortunate.
Another kill.
Did they get a kill up top lane?
Yes.
Or almost got a kill onto King R down here. They also got Arbed. And there are kills in every single lane. We can't catch any of these.
5-4 now, favoring Fnatic, and his bottom tower though, very low. Level 6.
Look, the creep's been pushing in. Arbed's been struggling. His CS is only 29 so far. And they get another kill under Vanscore. Where are you dying, my man?
Alright, they're doing the same thing they are doing in the bottom
And they
lane.
go on bottom again. They got the Phoenix this time. There's no mana on Japs. So no kill onto Axe.
This time around, there is no creep or heroes near the Axe, so gotta be careful because Arc Warden is approaching level 6.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be dealing with the Doppel.
Do they have the vision though? They're picking me.
Let's see. Japs has the mana.
Double flux straight away used. The Spring Rod is there as well.
Can they kill him? He's dropping low. He's got no support. Bite as well to finish, and this Axe is down. Tag team to death. That's some good stuff coming out from Arbed and Jabs.
Yeah, I think Axe should have like back right there when they saw that he was reaching level 6 and there was no creep or friends nearby because the flux damage output just so damn high at early stages of the game.
Exactly. 8 minutes in as well. Looks like we've got the Axe leading the net worth chart so far for Gambit, but after that it's all Fnatic heroes, and DJ included. That's a little bit worrying if you're a Gambit. If you saw these sort of stats, you gotta think, well, our Axe lane did great, but our Bloodseeker? Maybe should have had a better lane. Maybe we should have rotated for him. And the Visage lane, I mean, Visage, he didn't really get the farm that he was looking for. Looks like Rolling Thunder onto the Bloodseeker. They've got DJ with the Black Hole. Do they have the damage to kill him off though? They're very low on mana with Ice. They should be able to grab that kill, and Afro Ninja goes down. TP from the Silencer again. Silencer not really able to do anything.
That was a very good kill coming out. So using Black Hole to kill Bloodseeker is like super worth it as well because that was his first rotation to the top lane and straight away kill it all.
Okay, looks like MP really trying to man fight Dax here, but look at the birds. They're really burning through MP. Goes into Ghost Round, heals up as well. You have to drop the birds.
He doesn't have any level of soul assumption, so no nuke coming out from this birds, but he's level 6. This is the this hero spikes when he's level 6. But be careful with the birds, he might die. Oh, so close. 100 gold could have gone to MP
Almost
there,
had
but
it.
shielding touch.
I don't think they can kill the Necker. Looks like CM's nearby though, but... Looks like we got jungle here for Afro Ninja. This is actually not what you want for your Bloodseeker. His net worth isn't too bad. He can flip this in a fight. But if your Bloodseeker is jungling and he can't sit in lane, you know you're in a lot of trouble because your Bloodseeker needs to be a tempo controller alongside the Axe. Because, I mean, your Axe, he's struggling now. Ice is here, Rolling Thunder again, and if they see all those heroes, they maybe try and turn this. He's bouncing around, just constantly locking down this Axe. Can they kill him off though? He's super tanky, he'll just survive. No one's died so far. Looks like Necrophage ended up dying in that middle lane, I believe. Afro Ninja, they were running very low as well. Double damage onto Dax. They get the kill onto Jabs. Didn't get to see that one. Looks like they're diving deep for Ice though. Two heroes, they're trying to chase him down with the birds. And very low on mana.
Oh, he got a chilling touch.
And they catch him, the birds really cutting into his HP. Looks like Ice will be fine. At the end of the day, we did see a couple of kills sprinkled in there for Gambit, so I think Gambit this game, they got a really good chance.
Yep, Rupture was used on the right hero, MP was prevented from using his ultimate right there, and then straight away the fight started. The Flux and the play from the Arc Warden and also CM was there, but then they couldn't kill him fast enough, so the Bloodseeker managed to escape. And on the backside, that birds were dealing just too much damage. Support is food for Visage birds.
Absolutely. I mean, what can you really do as a CM? You need a 4-staff and at least a Ghost Scepter it to protect yourself.
Yeah, but then as the game progressed, this Pangolier is actually a very good counter for Visage because you kind of remove his passives like super easily because of his first skill.
The layers.
Yeah, the layers is gone just because of one skill, and straight away he's like very vulnerable. As long and plus it works in an aura. So if he doesn't have the layers, the bird doesn't have the layer as well. So they can kill the birds like super easily. Without the bird, Visage is nothing.
I mean, that's probably the hero design, right? It's like you need your summon. You don't get your summon. Okay, Ice. Okay, Ice maybe taking a little bit. He's trying to bite. I think it's a bit too big for him though, but he's gonna try and harass the heck out of Dax. But I think he saw Van score and he's just like, no, I think I'm getting out of here. Burns a lot of mana for that one too.
The second bird was supposed to die as well, but Isis did get one bird, so he's very happy with that. But now no resummon for another 2 minutes. We're gonna get a top tower as well.
Yep, tower going down. That's 2 towers. Middle tier 1 has gone down. No tier 2 towers or even tier 1 dropping on the bottom lane yet. And they get the Pango. There's the call. That's a blink call as well. They're gonna have to try and burst Ice down. He's got nothing left. He's silenced up as well. That's gonna be a kill. Didn't even need the global silence because Vanscore doesn't even have the mana.
Axe already have a blink dagger 12 minutes in with a define as well. This is very good stuff with Axe.
That's what we needed. The whole team needed an initiator, and if we can get the only blink, I mean Axe is going to be their main core up until they start picking up some farm on this Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is still in catch-up mode. His net worth is actually below the Visage. I mean the net worth on Gambit, I'm scared. I'm scared.
A lot. If DP coming in, Rupture
onto MP. Call is there. They really want to kill the Necro first. They were going to go onto Jabs. They got the bite off onto Vanscore. Look at all these heroes. Freezing field. Everyone's in the trees. They've lost the Axe. That's their main hero. They need to get out with the Bloodseeker, but he's locked in with the Rolling Thunder. Nobody to follow. They're going to lose the Bloodseeker and then looking for this Visage as well with Ice. Is going to try and burst him down, slow him up as well. Is there a frostbite? He needs the range. He gets the bird.
Nice bird.
He gets the bird. Oh, Jabs.
They might be able to get this bird though.
Oh, Jabs.
One bird. And that was a very nice ulti coming from Crystal Maiden, doing so much damage. And Anima wanted to use the black hole, but he got silenced, so he couldn't use the black hole. He was thinking about it for a very, very long time, but when he can use the black hole, he realized that, you know what? The team fight is already over. We want it, so we can keep this black hole for the next fight.
See this whole mentality thing, it's like, EJ's here, because he used black hole.
But we see how Dominator is going to be picked up by the Visage as well. If you can get the Troll actually can cancel the Enigma's black hole even if he has a BKB. So I think that item choice is very, very nice for this Visage as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a bit worried now. Oh, nice. They're gonna try and go into the Pango. Can you really do anything against this Pango?
It's just very, very annoying to play against Pango when you're playing Visage.
It's not even just Visage. It's their whole lineup. It's like the whole lineup. Pango like is anti everything. It's anti Phoenix. It's anti Silencer. Like Pango is good against everything on Gambit. And I think Gambit, they may have forgotten that Ice plays the Pango. He's one of the only players I think in the current
besides Pasha.
in the current meta that even played Pango,
Pango,
and he
yeah.
played Pango at such a high level too. So I think Gambit, maybe they just had a bit of an oversight during the draft and didn't realize it was still available in the pool.
Radiant
And
are
you might be
scared.
able to see Ice. If the bird's spotting up, that should be a kill. Looks like no. Won't be spotted.
Look at all of this farming though. Just farm mode for Fnatic. All their heroes are farming. Bloodseeker still behind. Afro Ninja's struggling this game. Nice.
Use the ult and run.
Rolling Thunder. Can't do anything.
The global silence is available. Now they can do this push as well. They do have the Hammer of the Denominator. They can get this siege creep and maybe transition that into a
Oh,
push.
Afro Ninja could be in trouble. MP. Okay, they're coming with the backstab with jabs. So MP gonna pretend nothing's happening. Jabs coming in from the back. Silence is there. Frostbite gonna go for the ult, and they get the scythe down as well. They got the rupture of the Crystal Maiden, so they're gonna lose jabs, but you're still killing off that Bloodseeker. You know, that's such a big hero on the side of Gambit, and at this point he's gonna be nothing. He's gonna be a nothing hero for a very long time until he's able to really contribute.
And while all this happening, we forgot the one important hero in the game.
Arc Warden,
Yeah, look at his farm now. He just has the Midas, he has the Necronomicon level 1 as well.
level his first in the net worth as
Yeah,
well.
he's doing really well. This is a dream game for Arc Warden now. Despite having such a backlaning stage, coming back out with a Midas.
I mean, Fnatic's entire team is doing such a good job at just keeping Gambit busy,
Yeah.
right? And Gambit, they don't have a lineup that can split up into, let's say, 2 kill groups and go for 2 kills at once. It's either go all in with the axe or you just sit back and farm. And it seems like they're doing the latter at this point because they're not really taking down towers, they're not asserting map dominance, they're not going in for wards. And I mean, if you're Fnatic, you love this because Necro first, more items, more fun times. You know, Necro loves items. So does Arc Warden. Pango, I mean, Ice technically doesn't need items to function, but if he gets them, it just makes it so much easier.
On to CM, he might die here, being chased after. He's gonna taunt away, but he will die.
But again, it's just a CM. They're getting kills, but it's just these minor heroes.
Dire's
Oh,
bottom
TP coming up, they might be
tower
able
is
to
under
push.
attack.
Ice, nice.
Oh, look at
Didn't
that
get him.
reaction.
Oh, they can't cancel that
Beautiful.
TP.
That reaction. And it looks like Phoenix dying in the top lane gets black holed. Oh my goodness, DJ hates that Phoenix. That's a lot of hate.
You're playing 4, I'm playing 4, so Black Hole for you is never mind, yeah. And he's down for his Guardian Greaves as well. So this Enigma is really fun. Need to remember that this Enigma is not playing as a core Enigma, but as a third position Enigma as well. So his farm is way up there, and Axe is now starting to fall off.
Oh boy, looks like there's a Nova catches out onto 2. There's Van scores, also Dax, but here comes the Pango. Ice, the call! The call has actually landed, cancelling the Rolling Thunder. But look at all the heroes that are here. MP chasing down this Axe. They should be able to lock him down, but the silence thrown down by the Bloodseeker. They get the rupture off though onto Pango. Now Ice can't move. He could try and go for a Rolling Thunder, but he's just silenced forever and ever. He will finally go down. Phoenix jumping in. Supernova in the middle of the fray, forcing everyone of Fnatic back, and they'll have to abandon MP here. The MP, bit of a force to be reckoned with himself. Could he Reaper Scythe after an inch? He won't. Perma stunned. That's going to be 2 great kills going in the way of Gambit, and those kills go into Afro Ninja's pocket.
Yep, very nice jump from Axe, getting the cancel onto the Pangolier's ultimate, and then a follow-up stun from the Blitz over and over
That was beautiful.
under the Blood, right? So you got silence, he could have used the ultimate. Very nice play coming up from Gambit. I think if Pangolier's ultimate was out there, I don't think Gambit could even take the fight. But
It would have
they
been
had to-
different,
Yeah, very
absolutely.
different.
The Gambit able to secure themselves a little chunk. That was actually 1k gold, I believe, from that fight, so Fnatic gonna lose a small chunk of it. That's not the end of the world though, because Fnatic are leading by 7k gold net worth, and a lot of that is actually from the Arc Warden, because he's just farming.
Yep,
Keeps
and
farming with his Midas.
so you're gonna go far ahead, and it doesn't matter this now. He does have the Maelstrom going for Meonia straight away. After the split push, gonna be so scary. Coming up from this Arc Warden on the side of the Visage, going for a pipe, going for a very defensive build here. He's not going for the axe, but going to go for a little bit more magic resistant. I think he needs that as well. Allows the bird to survive a bit longer.
Got a smoke as well coming in from Fnatic. They smoked up with MP and Jabs. So these guys are looking for a Reaper Scythe kill. I think they're actually going to try and ping out this axe here because Pango, he spotted it out. There is the blood, right? There will be a silence, but here comes the cavalry. There is jabs at the Nova, and Afro Ninja's out of there. And axe gets scythed and picked off. Simple kill.
I start playing like really well. He know that everything will be thrown at him. The rupture, he might die, but he kind of figured out my team is very nearby.
They know someone's up here. I wanted to go up with jabs. Just threw the Nova down, however. There's a nice little arcane rune in the river, by the way. And a scouting mission. Observer ward mission for jabs. The warding vision, I have to say, on the side of Fnatic is a little bit better than Gambit. Gambit, they're running a lot of defensive wards. If you look at their warding here, they've got some in the river, they've got one in the jungle, one in lane. Whereas you take a look at Fnatic's, they've got some really deep jungle wards from jabs. And I think he's going to try and get one in that top jungle as well. So the vision here for Fnatic, they're prepping to be aggressive.
They can definitely use his upward now with the arcane rune as well. Abed can use his ultimate once again. He's not using his double to join fight, but he's using it to farm. But I think it's well worth it once he gets his Mjolnir.
Yeah, eventually.
If you can cast it onto the Pangoli or the Necrophos, they can't even aim him.
You know, he might eventually, if he gets Boots of Travels, you know, he just goes into lane and just pushes with his Tempest double, you know. And what can you do if you're Gambit? You got to be careful. That's as strong as the main hero.
Yes.
And that's the one thing about Arc Warden that can really make him very annoying to deal with. Like the Tempest double is as strong as the main hero. Only difference is it takes extra damage, but if your supports try to fend off the double and you have all these units chasing after you with the Necro Book, the Flux, the field, you know, you're not gonna live, you're gonna die. That's why Silencer and Phoenix, like these guys, they're gonna be very ineffective the longer this game goes against Arc Warden, because the double, it also hits the Supernova egg, right? It's like it acts as a hero.
It acts as a hero.
Yeah,
yes.
so the Phoenix
and
Supernova...
magnetic field kind of help that as well. If egg is there, just use the magnetic field. Everybody hits faster as well. And yeah, they're really far ahead now.
Oh, they've got the stuns off onto
Getting very
TJ, here comes a rolling thunder up onto the high ground. Ice Slice, they go for the Supernova in the river, so it looks like Phoenix gonna sacrifice himself. His teammates, they stuck around. It looks like they might end up losing the Silencer. Axe's there. Is he trying to bait? Though Afro Ninja's on the high ground, the double. Chasing after Vanscore, they might have to kill this double.
Just have to buy damage. The damage output, Arc Warden. He's just too far away. Attack speed wise, damage wise.
Silencer, Super Vanscore is just like, leave me alone, dude. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to deserve this.
The 2 kills and Black Hole was not used. They managed to save DJ's Black Hole, managed to save the hero as well. Now they're gonna go for the Boost of Travel onto the Arc Warden as well. So now the split push gonna be scary. In no time the bottom tower gonna go down and they can go high ground right after this as well.
22 minutes in, Fnatic 10k gold lead, 17 kills to the 12. I have to say Gambit, I want to say they're struggling this game more than they did last game. Last game it seemed like they had a lot more options, a lot more chances to make mistakes, but this sort of draft here, like you're running a very ultimate teamfight dependent draft, and they can't even teamfight Fnatic. They can't afford to, because if they do, Supernova goes down, Supernova just gets destroyed, Silencer, Global Silence, I mean that is very effective, but everyone still hits hard on the side of Fnatic. They don't really care. Yeah,
they don't really care about his X jumping call as well, because Ills is already done for Necrophos. So if he jumps on anyone, opens a Blade Mill, he can use up the person, so he basically make X useless. That one item kinda counters X, and that's why you kind of forced to get BKB all the time. But now that he's going for all this utility item like Crimson Guard, Force stuff.
I think they're gonna try and kill Jabs again. They're trying to bait with Vanscore, Silence. And they get the Silence, just go straight for the freezing field. The Blade Mail too. I think they're just like, no, not today.
While that's happening, they're gonna push the mid lane. Black Hole is still available. This time around, there's Blink Dagger as well on top of DJ. BKB is on the bottom mid. Here comes the...
Oh boy. I think this is a mistake from the Visage. He came down, he wanted to defend, but the jump in from that Pango really scaring him off. And the birds, he can try over the birds. The call is there, Phoenix, Supernova in the backline. This will be hard to knock out if they want to try and grab it. Pango jumping into the backlines, trying to get the permit stun though off onto the Visage. They get the Necrophos though with Afro Ninja, and now they're going to try and chase Ice. He's slowed, he's being chased. Another call, and this should be a kill onto the Pango. He's got an Aegis, however, so he's got a second life. Does he have support coming in? DJ is here. Is he going to try and go for a black hole? No, he can't. The silence, too scary.
He just don't know where the heck is the silencer, because he actually had a very good opportunity to jump in black hole, but the positioning of the silencer was just perfect. He's just standing at the tree line there waiting. It was like, if he black holes, I'm gonna freaking global silence and that's it. So yeah, they have to kind of sacrifice ice, but great supernova coming out.
Good positioning on the Nova. Right. It was like just out of reach, so no one could fully commit.
Arc Warden not being there was the problem, but if they had Arc Warden by the top lane, now they're gonna find the Axe. Flux is there as well.
And this should be a kill too. Reaper Scythe just to make him die for that little bit of extra time. An Axe off the table with no buyback also.
You will make a nice
Rather menacing. Oh,
Stayed a bit longer, Phoenix might have died there.
he would have. He would have had to just instantly dive out of there.
The split push begin now for the Arc Warden.
And this is where the game just gets a lot harder too. Gambit do not have the best counter push lineup. They don't have a Coddle. They don't have a Jakiro. It looks like they're going for the silencer as well. Vanscore, easy pickings for Fnatic.
DJ with the kill, and they will get this another tower in the mid lane. And he does have the buyback, so if anything, if the black hole comes up, he can still buyback cancel it. So they might be able.
Okay, Tango roll. He gets hit with the rupture by Afro Ninja though. Okay, Jabs is here. Ice still taking damage, but here comes our Arc Warden with the flux. Beautiful ultimate on the low ground. He just lets it go. Oh my goodness, the protection. They don't get the visage. Never mind. Dax caught out here by MP. They blocked the slow. He's gonna try and TP. He gets hit with the Yule. And that should be the end of it. But no, forward again. Oh, for the Phoenix again. Oh my goodness. King R. He will die. Just can't get a break. I think that's the third time we've seen him get like solo black hole as well. DJ really hating the Phoenix.
Right, we see what happens when Arc Warden joins the fight. The magnetic field, great against the Visage, because he kind of thought I can kill the Pangolier. But the position of the magnetic field was just nice. It didn't give the time for Visage to position his bird properly, and they didn't get the kill, but the protection was just great. And using the black hole just to get an additional kill, well worth it.
Well, looks like Axe wanting to go in for call, or is he... Looks like he's feinting it. Oh, nice cancel on the blink there for Ice. Venting at.
As long as the call doesn't connect on MP, they are fine. Because they do have way to cancel this Axe call using Eel Suspect.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like they're just going to back off. Fnatic one plays safe. Roche not going to be available for the 3 minutes and 30 seconds till we get a possible respawn. Nothing guaranteed respawn. Double force stuff by Arbed just to hit the Raxes with the Tempest double. Very cute play.
180 gold.
That went to Afro Ninja as well. Let's see, Kirk gonna appreciate that little bit of income.
Force is going for a Scepter. Well, Arbed already has his Hurricane Bite. Additional mobility for this hero now.
The Gambit doing their best to hold this game down. Consensus on this last pick, Bloodseeker? Do you feel like it's functioning the way that it should with how the game is going?
Not really. I think they're supposed to win the lane and then trade chaos throughout the lane, but I think they failed in that department. Although they did have a good lane against the Arc Warden, but they failed there. But this Park Ray is gonna detect the smoke.
This is the real Arc Warden as well. Oh, I think the Spark Wraith just gave their position away. Oh, the plays from Abed. He's pinging as well. He's like, guys, they're smoked up here. They're coming after me.
That's one of the strengths of the Arc Warden. He just destroyed all of his NV heroes, give vision of that. And when you want to smoke, and you see the thing is moving but nothing is around, that's
you know something's up. Yeah. It's like Shadow Blade, Moonlight Shadow, smokes as well. Gambit just being foiled at every turn.
Pangolier now is going for a Blade Mill, so he cannot be the target of this Rupture now.
Oh, the creep wave just leaves out of there. Let me safe. Gambit still holding on. Luckily they haven't breached high ground yet, and the longer this game draws out, it might get a little bit better here for Gambit because their Bloodseeker is slowly farming. Afro Ninja's slowly becoming a hero, but I just feel like he needs another like 10 minutes of farm. Finish up the BKB, really become that threat you want for a Bloodseeker, just like that Bloodhound sniffing out low HP heroes.
There's some creep. Yeah, look at that. Do they have vision of this Visage farming this Ancient? But they are trying to go to the mid lane. Being smoked up does have all the ultimates available except
Oh,
for...
who are they going to run into though? It could either be Dax or the Axe. It looks like it might be Dax. They found him as well. The Visage, he's very tanky. Beautiful two-man call though. Going to be onto two. They kill off Jams right off the bat. MP though, trying to cut down this Axe. Got a Reaper Sight. They will fully commit it to kill the Axe.
What a magnetic field.
Yep, magnetic field, creating a lot of space, but the Supernova will land. That's only the fake Aqua, and that ain't real. Ice now running, but he's hit with the Rupture, and it looks like he'll go down as well. This Doppel will die too. Stabs is here, goes for the freezing field, but will it really do anything to activate Blade forward? No black hole yet so far. DJ is facing it. He's making them feel very uncomfortable. They will get that kill onto the Bloodseeker, but this time MP will drop with the Culling Blade, and DJ, the BKB has been used. He's trying to look for a black hole, but he can't find the ideal one. Goes forward, he catches it. He's only onto the Visage so far. They've got the bite onto the Axe, but the Axe is here. He's got the call. They haven't killed the Visage yet. He's still alive. DJ's still trying to kill him off. The Visage finally drops with the dive in from our bird. What is that? A Hurricane Pike by our bird, but he's burning to the birds. He goes down. There's only one hero left, and it's DJ and the Doll. Oh my goodness, Fnatic, they completely botched that fight.
Yep, and I'm not sure why DJ didn't black hole early. He had a BKB. He waited and then he jumped, only got one, but that was a perfect call coming out from the Axe, getting an ultra kill as well. I think the whole initiation coming out from them didn't work out that well. But in the end of the day, Axe with his Culling Blade just perfect, getting kills after kills after kills.
Not just that though, DJ came in at the last minute and he feinted the black hole. Like he wanted to throw the black hole. Like Gambit Delta split, and the moment they Delta split, they realized that, hey, if he catches us in that black hole, if it's the Visage, we've still got the Axe. They tried to stun him, they couldn't quite get it, and that two-man call during the black hole duration for the Visage, that was perfect.
Yep.
They didn't get the kill on the Visage, DJ had to commit, his teammates ended up dying, and I think for Gambit, you gotta be happy with how that turned out. I think the only buyback they really used was only on the Axe. The Phoenix, his cooldowns, his death time went up for 3 minutes, so he didn't even buy back for that fight. They did buy back on Jabs too, but I think for Fnatic, you gotta think, well, ouch, we kind of really lost that one.
Yep, and the Supernova coming out from the Phoenix as well. Abed was thinking about, should I go in with my Temple Double Magnetic Field and kill that thing? But then he was worried that they might call him and he'll die, so he sent his doublet, but yeah, the Supernova explodes and everybody got stunned. So nice positioning again coming out from the Phoenix. He did get his egg off this time around, so the stun duration helped them a lot. And Gambit, maybe they can do this.
I think they can. I mean, if the fight like last time happens again and there's like another 3k gold swing to Gambit, yeah, I think there's an opportunity. They get the items that they need to make the fights a little bit easier. And once they get those items, suddenly some of these heroes on Fnatic, they're not really a factor. I mean, DJ's always going to be a factor, but if you can get something such as Hexes, Lincoln Spheres, I mean, Aeon Discs for extra survivability. I mean, like, if you're a Silencer, if you can afford to get an Aeon Disc, that means that Vanscore will at least be able to survive a little bit longer and maybe even get those clutch globals that they're looking for in the fight.
Have the Invis rune, he's trying to do something with it, but looks like he can't do it. And also, fresh BKB is picked up by Afro Ninja as well, going for a Radiance next item.
Is it a bit late for a Radiance, you think? I mean, it's useful versus all these damage dealers like Abed with the right-click chance for miss, but outside of that, I mean, it doesn't really impact anyone else, right?
Yeah, as long as he's still alive, but then he's dying too fast in all team fights, so maybe he'll change his mind, but we'll see. But the smoke comes from Team Gambit now.
Ag is completed on the Necrophos as well, so we're gonna start seeing some of those Reaper Scythe cooldowns.
Oh, they have 3 birds as well. Axe completed onto the Visage, same as his BKB.
Who are they gonna find? Now. Oh, if they go this way, they could find Abed, but Abed is on the high ground. They need vision.
Okay,
they need vision. There's no high ground vision. This Axe is gonna be spotted first. They see the Axe. Oh, he misses the call. He misses the call. Massive miss. Pango coming in, runs into the Rolling Thunder, into the Blink, and now this might be the perfect fight here for Fnatic. They're trying to go for the Black Hole. DJ, BKB pop. Oh, they forced off Axe in. They haven't used it yet. Actually, is there a Black Hole available? He doesn't even use it. He's just holding on to it. And Gambit, they're just completely discombobulated.
Oh no, the Phoenix is stuck as well. Do they know?
Do they know the Phoenix? Oh, he's fine, I think. They don't know. He's safe. MP.
Oh, you scepter. Oh, he got him.
That's huge. He's gonna sacrifice himself. He's gonna give the birds. He's just telling the birds, just run, my children, run.
Wait, he only saved one, right? It's only one bird.
No, he saved 2 birds. He lost 1 bird.
Up and close.
Not the best fight there, and that all came down to the initiation unfortunately not really connecting there, as well as the lack of high ground vision. There was no high ground vision there unfortunately for Gambit until the fight started.
Yeah, the call missed and the Necroforce ultimate onto X. Nice force up as well, and the fight was just too spread out, and the fact that Argorn is way behind. Can't really touch him, he's just doing too much damage in fights and they don't have no ways to catch him.
I gotta say, even like just the initiation by Ice as well, like Rolling Thunder,
Perfect
and then just blink in onto the axe, like preventing him from just going in for his regular onslaught. So, I mean, Fnatic decision making right there. Chris? Alright, Chris. I think Gambit, they took the risk. They said, guys, we've got to take a risk at some point, because if we don't take risks, this game is not changing at all. So I think the mindset was correct. It's just at the end of the day, they just couldn't find what they were looking for. And look at them, they're going deep into the enemy base, maybe trying to catch someone out. There's a Phoenix here.
Oh,
My goodness, huge commitment. But the Phoenix has buyback. They bought back as well. The Raxes are here. Where's the team though? They're running back with Vanscore because his TP's on cooldown. Oh my goodness.
They're gonna get rid of Rax.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, if Phoenix dies now, he won't be in the game for 3 minutes.
He can't. He can't afford to die here. He has to at least get the supernova off and die. That's basically his job at this point. Shivas, dive in. Just gonna make Fnatic feel uncomfortable.
Brawl is back in 5 seconds.
Remember, there's an Aegis on the Arc as well.
Double force stop.
He's trying to go for the kill into Vanscore. He's trying to heal up with the Phoenix. They get the Tempest double. That's a wasted Tempest. Fnatic, they're still...
Oh, the ulti comes in. Silence is out of the game.
Oh, no, he has buyback available if he needs to get it. They get the call. The call gets cancelled. Beautiful play. They're still fighting, though. They get the Hex up. That's going to be the Crystal Maiden. No, you also like slightly the Black Hole, but it's right in a Sun. The Sun will hit the ground. It's going to catch out DJ. The rest of the team, though, MP needs to escape. He gets hit with the dive from the bird, but they're trying to run forward. The Ghost, they're still being chased. Afro Ninja, they get the kill onto Arbet. The Blink, they caught out MP. This high ground initiation from Fnatic has gone completely downhill, and they're going to lose the Arc Warden.
And sorry, fight on the other side now.
Fnatic, that was a horrible team fight. The concept was good. Diving deep to kill off that Phoenix with the
that was
Reapers.
perfect, yeah. But going after that, killing another one and a Black Hole.
They should have left off, like they could have left if the Tempest double got killed off the first
Yeah, just
time.
straight away, yeah. I mean, because double hexes will be freaking great.
Oh my goodness.
I think they didn't know that silencer had a buyback, but the buyback was great considering the first
yeah,
Black Hole,
it was a silencer.
away.
Sorry, it was a silencer. Yeah, I thought it was Phoenix. So
and straight away the egg was popped, so the Black Hole second way kind of knew that the second Black Hole was coming because he saw the refresher orb, and Sun, Black Hole, the Sun will win.
The supernova was like in the middle of the Black Hole, and DJ just looked at it, ticking time bomb. That like the moment it dropped, he was like, "I'm dead, guys."
Yep, and after one by one, and the Aegis got wasted just like that because there was no one to help him out.
Now the good news for them is that they managed to take that middle Rax. Okay, so middle Rax is open, so that the mid creep wave will always be in favor of Fnatic. They didn't really get the Raxes in that top lane, unfortunately. That's a bit of a missed opportunity. But I think even though the fight didn't really go into Gambit's way, Fnatic, they're still leading. Technically, their lineup is still more late game friendly compared to what Gambit have. So Gambit are still on they're still a ticking time bomb, you know? It's like, it's gonna reach a point where their heroes just won't do enough damage. The tankiness of Fnatic will be too overwhelming, and they're just going to start running out of lockdown because the follow-up on Gambit, it might not be enough anymore. This is sort of when the supports need to start scaling. Phoenix late game's not too bad at the Sun
he's
rate.
going for that additional stun on the Supernova as well. That talent is great on this Phoenix.
Beautiful too. Yeah.
And they already burned 2 buybacks on their support, so this is gonna be hard. If they can catch support again with the Reaper Scythe, this team fight gonna definitely favor the team Fnatic, and they do have all the ultimate backstop except for their Black Hole, which will be available in like 10 seconds.
In essence, they could kill anyone on the Dire side and they'll have no buyback. Aside from Visage. Visage is the only hero that currently has buyback on Gambit. So if they find Dax...
doesn't have the goal. What did he buy?
Who? Did he just use it?
Yeah, he just used it. He had buyback.
No, Dax still has buyback.
No, the axe.
Oh, the axe. Yeah, axe
he had
has
buyback, but now he doesn't because he need another 1,000. I'm not sure what did he buy. Maybe, I think he got the BKB.
Was it BKB?
Yeah, I think it's the BKB.
Oh yeah, it's a 10-second BKB.
Cannot die now. If you die...
Whereas you look at Fnatic's buyback, almost everyone is buyback except for Arc Warden.
He'll get the goal in no time. Right, he does have the hacks going for day dealers as well, so damage output, physical damage output from Abed will be freaking a lot. And looks like he went for the attack range talent as well instead of the cooldown reduction on the spot with. Different players actually different choice when it comes to that particular talent. It's very flexible talent.
In this game, do you feel like the attack range would suit the game better with how he's building his Arc Warden? I mean, he's got a Mjolnir.
I think it's perfect. You can just always use the Mjolnir on the Pangolier or even the MP that's tanking for you.
Yeah.
And if you go for the attack range talent plus your Hurricane Pike, you can actually hit that Supernova from like really good safe range, and then if anything like something goes wrong, you just back off by a bit, you won't hit by the stun.
We've got an Aghanim Scepter picked up on the Phoenix now.
So now he can save someone who's being scythed.
He can, but there is an opportunity for him to also get killed off.
Yeah, so double kill for whoever killed the egg.
Yes. I guess the good news is that you can't get scythed in an egg.
Yep.
So you'll get the regular death timer.
But if they can actually save someone, the X jump in and call on the backline, that will save someone, and then it'll become suddenly a very, very strong team fight because you have the additional stun duration. So now the total stun duration for Supernova is actually 4.25 seconds.
Yep. Okay, so again, we're doing these shenanigans here on the Arc Warden. Gonna try and keep him alive, but the bird's really cutting into this Tempest double HP. Ahmed being very cheeky with this illusion. Not really focusing down the towers with the Tempest double, but he's trying to just zone out the support so his Manta illusions can do the damage.
He's already found his buyback. Everybody on the set of Fnatic have buyback now.
Ooh, Bloodseeker going for a Blink Dagger. I'm not disappointed with this item at all. He can jump into the back and get those really good ruptures in.
And the fact that the Arc Warden go for the attack range talent as well, now they do have something to close the gap.
Especially when it comes to chasing heroes as well. If the thirst isn't enough, you just sort of blink out. So, I think it'll be a very good choice. Oh, Afro Ninja's going up there. Team is there as well. The illusions will be spotted. And it looks like we've still got a retreat here. Oh, the courier. Oh, Axel.
He wanted that bad.
He just, for a split second, he just saw it and it's like, would I mind if Peter sent me horrible emails every day? And he's like, no, never mind. I don't want that. I don't want Peter on my back.
Right, here comes the smoke coming up from Team Fnatic. It will be available in 1 minute. For the Arc Warden. Oh, this could be big.
Could be. They might catch the axe here. The King R is nearby as well. Ice going a rolling thunder. Blaze in. They get the cash. They've got him. Is there a 4-star? Reaper Sight to keep him in place. They will get the axe. He's got no buyback. The engagement here. Gambit, they're committing. They got all the birds. They're trying to kill off this Necrophage with the Visage. But look at the Arc Warden and he's just melting. Dax. Dax is dead. He has buyback. The birds are still here. They've been dropped though. But where's the rest of Gambit? All the birds are being fed over to Fnatic.
Buyback comes up from the Visage now. They cannot do much because they are worried about this black hole, and Silencer have to stay at the back because he's the only guy that can cancel the black hole.
There's no frontliner as well. This is the issue with their draft. The only other frontliner they have is Afro Ninja. They don't have the axe for their initiation. There we go. The bird's gonna try and slow down this. Okay, Tempest.
See the Lincoln.
They're so nervous as well. Yeah, the Lincolns. Tempest double has dropped. Magnetic field deployed as well.
Yeah, the front line, he's very, very tanky. He can be the front line for them, but the creep is all dead. Now they have to wait for the next wave. But Arc Warden gonna push another double doublet and go in, but now Blink will be first. Sunray comes out.
Tempest going forward, gets silenced. They're slowly killing off these Raxes. This melee Rax is gonna drop in just a second. It will drop. MP though, front lining for his team. They got the rest.
Now they might go for more. No, they might just wait for Roshan. There's a Courier inside the Roshan pit. They can wait for this, and Enigma now has 6,000 gold. He can go for the Octarine Core. And I mean, slow down. I think the moment he gets an Octarine Core, he doesn't really care about using this black hole then cancelled by the Silencer. He can just BKB again and cast the black hole because the cooldown now will be tremendously short. The fact that if you get a Octarine Core, the cooldown reduction will be there.
Oh my goodness. Gambit. Honestly, Gambit, they've shown some really good signs of life, but I think this might just be the killing blow here. They have buybacks available. There's one buyback available on Vansport. That's their only buyback left. And he might use it now. Vansko, you went too far, man! You went too far! Oh, there we go.
Dead for a very, very long time. No global silence, and they do have a secondary black hole now.
Buyback though? He's got buyback. Is this a sign for Fnatic do they think about going high ground now? They're considering it. They're sticking around.
But they do not do the mistake of using the black hole and they get cancelled straight away because they're not sure if this guy still have the buyback. But I wasn't sure that if he had, but now we know. You have the buyback in.
Fall in. They're going to start the fight though. Supernova in the backlines again. Black hole catching under two. They will cancel it. The global silence buyback from Vansko will save the day. And now the stuns will connect. They've only got one so far. They're still looking for more. They need to go for the Pangolia at least. They will burn Ice down. But the rest of Fnatic able to get on out of there.
So that's how you know whether Silencer have a buyback, and now Silencer, he played really well. He buyback again straight away, uses black hole, uses the soloable silence.
He's very patient. Yes. I love the patience.
He's been doing that the whole game, not showing his face at all, preventing DJ from using the black hole. So they're not really scared of the black hole because they know if he uses the black hole, our friend, he will cancel it for us. And yeah, he did it, and great play again from the Silencer, and this time around they will get the Roshan, they will get the refresher shot, they got everything. Although the Phoenix didn't catch anyone in the egg, they didn't need to.
No.
All they needed
just
was
need
like
the stun.
Yeah, okay, he uses the supernova, okay, everybody run, and the damage output from the birds at this point in time with 4 birds, Pangolia died so fast.
He melted.
It wasn't even the Bloodseeker, it was...
Oh, the birds.
It was the birds.
Heroes. Oh my goodness, they're scared. Look at how scared Abed is of these birds. He wanted the TP, he forced us himself again. Very nervous around these Visage birds.
And now he's very, very tanky as well. He does have the Nullifier as well, going for that Shiva's Assault Cuirass, the one item all Visage players love. And he makes him super duper tanky. Because this hero doesn't have a lot of armor, that's why you kind of build a lot of armor item on him. But this time around he cannot go for Shiva's guard because Phoenix already bought one. And Phoenix, look at what he's queuing up. He's going for a BKB for himself.
Also, Vansko, because he's got the gold talent, he's actually trying to finish up a refresher orb. The moment this refresher orb comes up, this is going to be a tough game.
Triple global silence with the refresher shot.
Exactly. So he's got double so far, and I think this is actually one of the main reasons why Fnatic, they are playing very passively now. You can see they don't want to cross onto the other side of the map, they don't want to get hit with the global. And the buyback status for Fnatic, I mean, it doesn't look good now, but they will have buyback available on Jabs and Ice in about 3 gold each. So I guess the buyback status for Fnatic, it's a lot better than Gambit. Gambit, they're gambling by putting all of their gold into items rather than buybacks.
Yeah, but the one thing about this, I'm surprised that he's not going for an Orchid.
You mean the Bloodthorn?
Orchid into Bloodthorn.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good item. You can actually silence the Silencer.
Is
you can get rid of him.
That's not what is this?
He's going for MKB.
MKB. Is MKB going to be useful though? Like, is the Radiance... Actually, there's not even a
Because there's a
Radiance.
butterfly on the side of the Gambit now on the Bloodseeker. So maybe that's one counter.
I suppose, but... I guess the...
Suddenly, I feel like Gambit is ahead now.
I mean, they're doing good. They're doing remarkably well. Although they've got to be careful. If you go on high ground here, they see the Axe. They're gonna see the Phoenix as well. And I think Gambit, do they have an idea as to where Fnatic are? They see the Eidolons.
The birds are giving vision as well. On this side, Eidolon is giving vision. On the other side, birds are giving vision. But as long as they don't see... Oh, look at the base! Look at the base!
Oh, illusions! I gotta kill them off now. This is a melee Rax as well, so this will regen. But Abed, I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's killing off the Raxes.
I didn't know how did he get there, but yeah, he was there.
Is this now time for Divine Radiance?
Yep, let's go Divine Rapier, boys.
Rapier. Why I say Radiance? I keep thinking there's a Radiance in this game.
But there's only two Rax. One range Rax in top lane and one melee in the bottom. And get this 2 kills, this will be Megas and it'll be a very hard for Gambit to defend. But although they do have heroes that can defend, both Birds and Bloodseeker are very good at defending towers. They can do this for hours.
Can they do this for hours? Global silence. They still got double global silence. Look at Vanscore. He's even hiding in the tree lines. He's like, I need to really hide myself right now.
Yep.
I
really
need to hide.
He's the guy that is saving this game for his team besides his axe. Just by not showing himself in the game.
If anything, I'd say if Gambit could pick up a Scythe of Ice or two in their team, they'd be golden. Defensive spells on Fnatic, not the best. I mean, you
have a Lincoln.
I mean, if you can Scythe of Ice MP...
You're gonna jump onto the axe, they caught him.
This is an axe though, he is tanky. He's the tanker of the team and here they come up the hills. Okay, they've dispersed. They're actually trying to not fight in such a small area. They're gonna drop the birds. Now in the river. Look at the base though. Look at what's happening. Armin's setting the Tempest stumbles.
Magnetic field.
They're gonna lose the bird. They got the field. Oh, hey.
Oh, he might die though.
Oh, the Bloodseeker. They gotta help him out though. Silencer is there.
Oh no.
Oh, that's his Aegis. That's his... This is what we were talking about before.
He's as strong as the hero.
He's as strong as the hero, but he's not the real one.
Yep.
So he kind of messed up there. Didn't use his BKB, but then again, I think Afro doesn't even want to use his BKB at this point. He's just saying, I need to save the BKB for these fights. I can't afford to use it on little things like this.
One more melee Rex. Fnatic.
Refresher, by the way, is completed on the Silencer, so we have triple global silence.
No, he just used the refresher.
Oh, he did the...
Yeah,
okay, well, he's got double, I suppose.
So he got double now.
So that's fine. But does he have the mana pool for this silent? I don't think he does. Like, 2 globals is 1.2k and then it's...
So you need 1,500.
Yeah, I think he has enough. Oh, he has enough.
Now
barely.
he has it. He cannot use any spell.
He can't use anything else. And your Glaive of Wisdom's off.
Going for the hex like you said. And they are grouping out. They do have...
But can Silencer really afford to hex in the fights? Like, he doesn't even want to be anywhere near the fights too.
Yeah.
It's a double edge for Vanscore. It's like I either sit back with my Scythe of Ice, go for the double silence, and then I Scythe, or I go into Scythe and possibly die. Oh, we've got another hex here. It's onto the Phoenix, but they kill the Tempest.
But or use it when the global is up.
I suppose so, but then we're gonna get some BKBs popped as well. I mean, DJ could just BKB walk forward.
Being very, very patient. They want to wait for the next road. Fnatic? Oh, they're gonna smoke. The one.
Are they gonna try and cut off Afro Ninja? Because Afro Ninja's in the middle lane.
Definitely. They're actually going.
They might just be waiting for a Roche, but Roche is
Very,
be a while.
yeah. Just look at
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, the courier just died, but nothing big.
Divine
Just-
Rapier, please. Still waiting for the Divine Rapier to come out.
He's going for one.
No, he's not.
Don't think no.
He's gone for...
It's a bit too risky.
I mean, Satanic, still okay item as well for Bloodseeker, I suppose. Still like a little, not really a BKB, but it'll heal him up.
Getting very, very close to his level 25 as well.
When he hits that 25, what kind of impact are we going to see from the axe?
Bigger AoE for the call. I think that's a bigger one. I think most probably he'll go for that one.
Because he needs the initiation, I suppose. So we've got the split push now coming in from Fnatic. We've got 3 in the
There you
top
go,
lane.
hexed up. Oh, he might die here.
Oh, Reaper's Scythe as well! Oh, the
Save from the egg!
And they can't kill
Can
the
they kill
egg
it?
either. They can't kill the egg. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that was close.
That was a great save by King R. So this is how you save heroes. Supernova.
Wow.
Saving the day.
Oh, then he went for the +3 supernova hit count as well, so to kill the egg.
I mean,
you need
that's
total
actually...
16.
That's a standard nowadays for Phoenix. When most Phoenixes know they can't survive long enough for the
Yeah,
max health
yeah.
Sun Ray. I mean, it makes sense.
But
It
now
makes a lot of sense.
They don't have supernova for another 1 minute.
I'm pretty sure it's going to come off cooldown in the next fight. I mean, you still don't want to push high ground as Fnatic. All the major ultimates are still up here for Gambit.
Everyone have buyback now.
They're all farming buyback. Yep.
Everyone, it's all green.
They have to. You can't afford to play this late into the game and not have buyback. We're 53 minutes into the series, and we see a very interesting item on the axe. He's picked up a Shadow Blade. And I think Shadow Blade this game, it could really catch Fnatic off guard because look at the detection. There is no detection on Fnatic because no one's bought invisibility.
But it's a gem on the Enigma though. But he don't want to be the guy in the front line. So
I mean, they could just go in and jump on the Enigma.
Enigma first and then get the gem straight away from him.
But then again,
And look at the
buybacks.
Eidolons there, wow!
Oh my goodness, look at all these children.
A lot of...
The DJ's daycare.
DJ daycare, yeah, sounds good.
Little daycare system. Kindergarten. I don't know, daycare or kindergarten? Which one is it? I don't know.
Daycare sounds better. Alright, now here comes the push. Only one Rex remaining for the Mega Crypts to come out. But that damage output from the Fire Spirit is enough to defend this for now.
Still confined to their base. I mean, Gambit, they haven't really had a taste of a lead all game. They've been behind for the entire match.
Alright, the bottom lane, they're doing it now. They're going inside.
Okay.
Magnetic field.
Try to go on this Rax. Is there anyone to defend this though? Dax is here. Pops the Manta. Still trying to stun, but they're gonna kill off. And that's another bounty of gold. Game is getting real long now.
But it's half HP now. They have to do everything to defend this base, but at the same time, they're gonna go to the Roshan pit and they're gonna realize it's not there. He'll be up in 10 seconds.
If they just keep an idol on there or something, they'll be able to spot this out. But it looks like we're seeing a bit of a scuffle here. Jab's wanting to D-ward, but
Roshan is up?
no one knows yet.
Yep, no one knows yet. But I think like if this Phoenix actually go for a refresher orb, that'll be better. At least you can save someone twice.
Oh, not even just save.
The Hex is there, Magnetic Field, but it's a temporal double.
Gonna keep him alive, and then really nice Fire Spirits.
Going down the attack speed, and he's surviving.
BKB. Ooh.
And he has enough money for buyback as well. The only guy that doesn't have buyback now.
There's no buyback on Vance. Well, yeah, but he shouldn't be in the front lines to begin with. He's actually bought out a Glimmer Cape. Which will definitely help his team. Again, still no detection on Fnatic, so if that gets used on someone, unless there's DJ around, no detection.
Also, Cross is done on the B6 as well. Still has one more slot for trouble. At the same time, Roshan is down. Who got the refresher shard?
I think it should be Enigma.
DJ.
Yeah, DJ. So triple black hole, and the third one should land.
Should land.
It
finally.
should. Unless there's an abyssal plate, then never mind. I don't think there's an abyssal. I don't think there's an abyssal. Unless he gets called, I suppose. If he gets called, then it's a bit of a different story.
They're gonna find the assist, but right now this MP will get caught inside the blood, right? A lot of damage.
Can they trigger the layers though?
The egg is available. Oh, they couldn't catch him.
Okay,
but the call is there.
They're gonna be able to kill off MP. Okay. And what? Silencer died in base? That was to Abed. Oh my goodness, and there's no buyback on bad score as well. There's no more global silence. What the hell? They're going onto the Phoenix this time. Now there is a buyback available on Phoenix.
2 buyback.
Yep. Forced out 2 buybacks. One on Jabs, one on Phoenix. King
Oh, there you go. The temporal double doing the work.
Direction, serving. There we go. Gets taken down. They couldn't get it in time. Now Afro Ninja's super fast. Gets hit with the flux.
But they still have 2 black hole available, and the other guy doesn't have enough mana to buy back. So 1 minute without the silencer, he can land all 2 black holes if he wants to now.
Did Vanscore mess up with not having buyback? He's like the most important hero on Gambit. I mean, oh my goodness, Vanscore.
Pretty sure they will end this game now.
Honestly, they could. They really could. They have so many illusions. They are so sustainable. All the major ultimates. I mean, they could refresh the Supernova. Actually, no, there's no refresher on the Phoenix.
The call?
Excuse me.
Big hex stop? No, be nullified as well.
Do they have anything to defend? Okay, they're still going. They're gonna try and lock down Afro Ninja.
Oh, he's very close to dying.
He's trying to run. He's really fast as well, though. He's gonna be running back to base like a Formula 1 race car.
The call, nice, getting on the MP.
But can they
as well?
do they have any kill potential though? Do they have any follow-up damage? They pop the refresher.
The black hole.
That's the black hole. Major black holes to all their major heroes. They've got some buybacks though. There's the one on the axe. Phoenix is still here, throwing spirits everywhere. This axe though is slowly melting. This is a Bloodseeker. Needs to heal. King Eye will keep him alive, but he gets triggered by the chain lightning. Now they're going to lose their Bloodseeker. Buyback on the axe. Now he's dead. And this might just be the end here for Gambit. They're throwing all the buybacks. Global, I mean, does the Global really do anything? Because look at this Bloodseeker, he's gonna die back. That's gonna be the it. All of their damage. Everything on the table, and it's not enough for Gambit. They were on the edge all game.